Hi everyone and welcome along. I'm Matthew Hill and beside me in the commentary box is David Bashir. He's been keeping an eye on the weather forecast and observing the conditions out there. David, what can you tell us?
Some light cloud around, Matt, but the forecast says that...
So a new bowler is about to start his spell. David, what can you tell us about this player?
He's making his debut, a confident young man. Let's see if he can produce.
Please, what was that for? Not out, says the umpire. Probably a good call. Good delivery. The batsman had no answer to that. No addition to the scoreboard.
Waiting. Wait.
That's one off the over. And no run there. That's a no ball. Overdid it on that delivery. And a couple more runs. Loud appeal, and that's got to be close. Two more runs.
Waiting.
Four from the over. The ball. And it flies through to the keeper. The batsman beaten by the bowler, and he's unlucky on that occasion.
The bowler bowled a beauty, an in-swinger, nicely delivered.
And that's three.
Wait there. Yes.
And that's an additional 3 runs on the board.
Wait on. Wait there.
That's 6 off the over.
Waiting.
Plays that shot defensively.
Waiting.
No run.
Wait there. Wait.
Well bowled.
Wait on.
And no run there.
Yep.
Well, the umpire has signalled no ball.
Three more to the score.
Yes.
Two more runs. 5 from the over.
Waiting.
No run. Super shot, one bounce, hits the rope, 4. Thanks for coming.
Lovely shot. I couldn't have played that any better myself, Matt.
Wait.
Well bowled.
No run. That's over. 4 off it.
Waiting. Well bowled. Wait.
And no run there.
Yep.
Nicely placed, making the fielders work overtime.
Waiting. Wait. Waiting.
No run. Over. 4 added.
29.
Wait there. Wait.
And no run there. Confident appeal. And no run there. The batsmen were kept rather quiet in that over.
Waiting.
2 runs.
Waiting. Wait.
No addition to the scoreboard. The bowling side should be pleased with that over.
Welcome the new bowler into the attack for the fielding team.
And that's his 50.
What a great shot off the back foot.
Wait there.
3.
And no run there.
Waiting.
End of the over.
3 for 157.
57.
Wait there. Waiting.
No run.
Wait there.
Gets behind the ball and plays defensively.
Waiting.
No run. Some very clever bowling in that over.
54.
Got him. Brilliantly caught and bowled.
New South Wales are over the moon with this wicket, Matt, and rightfully so.
Batting team now on for 201.
And no run there.
This guy strikes the ball so sweetly, Matt. He's certainly got his eye in.
Right on.
End of the over.
Not a lot the batsman could do in that over.
5.
Bowled. Beaten all ends up.
New South Wales have picked up a very good wicket, but their work is far from over.
The batting team now 5 for 211.
And no run there.
Waiting. Wait. Waiting.
No addition to the scoreboard.
Wait on.
End of the over.
A pleasing over from the bowler and a wicket taken too.
When you're bowling to the fielding side, please make them welcome.
Oh, and they like that one. Loud appeal. Oh, very, very lucky to survive that one. And no run there. Loud appeal, and that's got to be close.
Wait. Right on. Waiting.
And no run there.
Right on.
End of the over.
A good over comes to an end.
12.
Yes.
And a single.
Wait there. Wait on.
That's a very good defensive block. No addition to the scoreboard. You've got to be kidding me. That was so close to clipping the leg stump. The batsman survives. A fine example of good line and length and restricting the batsman. That must have been millimetres from the off stump. I don't know what that appeal was for.
Wait on. Waiting.
And no run there. Nearly bowls him. How close was that?
The batsman fished at that delivery all right. It was a fantastic ball by the bowler, and the batsman very lucky to survive.
Waiting.
And no run there.
A well-controlled maiden, superb bowling.
Wait. Waiting.
And no run there.
Wait there. Wait on.
End of the over. 6.
A well-controlled maiden, superb bowling. This is...
And with those runs, he now moves into the nervous 90s. Let's hope he doesn't get the wobbles.
Super shot that. Placed it perfectly.
Good defensive shot. No way through.
Wait there.
And no run there.
Wait.
End of the over.
So the end of the over. 4 off it.
Welcome the new bowler into the attack for the fielding team.
Creeping towards a major milestone, a century.
And the rain has got really heavy here, and the umpires have ordered the covers on as the players quickly make their way off the field.
Yes.
And that's 3. The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling. Nice straight bat.
Yes.
That's out of here. And that's his century. A fine innings on debut. This player has a huge future in front of him.
And it's been a very enjoyable century to watch, Matt. It wouldn't surprise me if we see him go on from here too.
End of the over.
End of the over. 10 off it.
4. Stations are reminded that inappropriate behaviour will result in ejection from the venue and possible banning from future events.
Wait.
run. Good delivery. The batsman had no answer to that.
That was a superb delivery. The batsman had no answer to that.
Wait.
And no run there.
Wait there.
Fielded there at mid-off.
End of the over.
A maiden over there.
106.
Gone. Good catch by the bowler.
The bowling side are ecstatic about this wicket. Good catch.
120.
So the new batsman is finally out there. He's waited a long time in the pavilion, but he's raring to go. And no run there.
Lovely timing. No stopping that ball from getting to the rope.
Oh, and they like that one. Loud appeal. Oh, very, very lucky to survive that one.
End of the over.
The bowling side should be pleased with that over.
Change in bowling right up to the fielding team.
Wait on. Wait there.
And no run there.
Yeah.
It looks like he's judged the pace of the pitch already. Good shot.
Bowler!
2 more runs.
Yeah.
3 more to the score. End of the over, 13 off it.
50-50.
Bowled. And that is the final wicket to fall in this innings. What a superb delivery. The batsman was beaten all ends up. David, what... Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. First ball faced and it's hit for 4.
Nicely played.
And a couple more runs. New South Wales are 3 for 140.
End of the over.
3 for 145.
45.
Another run added. And this is in the air. Great shot. One bounce, 4 runs.
That's a fine shot. Got onto it early. This guy strikes the ball so sweetly, Matt. He's certainly got his eye in.
Three runs there.
That's a disappointing score, and he knows it.
Balancing now, 5 for 152.
So a new bowler is about to start his spell. And 2 runs added.
Into the 40s, edging closer to the half-century.
Plays that shot defensively. No addition to the scoreboard.
End of the over.
The batsmen were kept rather quiet in that over. So that's the end of this session as both sides make their way back. Good defensive shot, no way through, and no run there.
End of the over.
That maiden over would have frustrated the batsman a little.
End of bowling to the fielding side. Please make him welcome.
Another run added to the scoreboard. And he takes the single. And that's 3. Solid defensive shot, right behind the ball. You got to be kidding me. That was so close to clipping the off stump. The batsman survives. 5 from the over. Another run taken. He takes the single.
Into the 40s, edging closer to the half century.
That's over. 3 offers. No run. Pushes this ball away.
Bowler!
2 more runs. One run added to the total. That's 3 off the over.
21.
Another run taken. And no run there. He plays a straight bat on that.
Right there.
End of the over.
Over. One scored.
23. Welcome the new bowler into the attack for the fielding team.
Right. Right there.
And no run there.
Waiting.
And he lets it carry through to the keeper. And no run there.
A well-controlled maiden, superb bowling.
Right on. Right. Nah. Right there. Right.
And no run there.
Waiting. Right. Good areas, buddy. Waiting.
And no run there.
A well-controlled maiden, superb bowling.
Send your bowling to the fielding side. Please make them welcome.
Right on. Right there.
No addition to the scoreboard.
Waiting.
Nice straight bat.
Good areas, buddy. Yeah, mate.
And with those runs, he moves into the 30s here.
That was a cracking shot, Matt, right out of the sweet spot.
Yes.
And a couple more runs.
Right.
End of the over.
End of the over. 6 off it.
84.
Yeah, mate. Right on.
Well, something must have distracted the bowler there. Overstepping there, no ball.
Century between these two batsmen.
Right.
And no run there. That one nearly shaved a coat off the stump. Please, what was that for?
Welcome the new bowler into the attack for the fielding team.
Got him. Brilliantly caught and bowled.
New South Wales are over the moon with this wicket, Matt, and rightfully so.
So the new batsman is finally out there. He's waited a long time in the pavilion, but he's raring to go. And no run there. That's a very good defensive block. Straight back to the bowler and out.
A very good wicket. Beautifully taken catch.
Another run added to the scoreboard. 6 for 2-2-2.
Great stroke play all the way to the ropes.
And he takes the single. That must have been millimetres from the off stump.
That was a superb delivery. The batsman had no answer to that.
No run. The Warriors are 6 for 233.
Waiting. Wait.
And no run there.
Wait there.
Gone. Good catch by the bowler.
That is a lovely catch, Matthew, and at such a crucial moment.
No run.
And he's off the mark.
This could be close.
Changing bowling right to the fielding team.
And straight away, he's off the mark.
Nicely placed, making the fielders work overtime.
Great shot through the gap there.
End of the over.
New South Wales are 3 for 78. The batsman was beaten all ends up there as it sails past the bats. Great bowling.
Catch!
That's out of here.
The bowler can't believe it. What a shot for 6.
There was a little bit of a mix-up, but they've got home safely. So the end of the over, 7 off. One bounce and it finds the rope.
That's how you play a shot, kids. Right off the meat of the back. Crack. He was onto it nice and early. Great shot.
And that whizzes past the bat and through to the keeper. Big shout here.
End of the over.
So the end of the over, and a very good one for the batting side.
End of bowling for the fielding side. Please make them welcome.
Yes, keeper!
4 runs saved there. Great fielding. Three more to the score. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Nicely played.
And a couple more runs. That's a corker. The batsman was left hitting thin air. 3 for 1-1-2.
12.
The batsman was beaten all ends up there and it sails past the bat to the keeper. Great shot. One bounce, 4 runs.
Great shot. Didn't take long for this batsman to get his eye in. He's hitting the ball so well now. That's a fine shot. Got onto it early.
This is so high it'll bring rain. A fine 50 scored here.
Great shot.
And 2 runs added. That's 18 off the over.
End of an over where the bowler was punished.
So, that's the end of this. Oh, he's got air on this. Oh, super shot. One bounce and it hits the rope. Thank you very much.
Nicely played.
And with those runs, he moves into the 60s.
Saw the ball early and smashed it to the ropes.
Oh my word, beaten all ends up. Two more runs. Good shots, and it's in the gap.
There's no better sight than seeing a bad ball put away to the boundary. Lovely.
Good shots, and it's in the gap. And with those runs, he moves into the 70s.
Tremendous stroke play, another boundary.
Good shots, and it's in the gap.
That was a cracking shot, Matt, right out of the sweet spot.
The batsman will be extremely frustrated with himself here. He was looking comfortable and was well on the way to getting a century.
He'll be kicking himself here. Don't know what he was trying to do with that ball.
That's the end of this match. We'll be very pleased with this victory and the way their players stood up. Well, I trust